play, one away.
The bat.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Popped him up. Garver is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Christian Vasquez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and it's 1-0 Boston. Victor Gonzalez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 81, Victor Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, here is Miguel Sano. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Bold strike at the letters, 0-1. Gonzalez throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And the runner will get back standing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
In now, Mitch Garver, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. Jimmy Kerrigan will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so that'll bring in Byron Buxton, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. set. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Martinez. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they jump ahead by 3.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis.
Adam Ottavino answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 0, Adam.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now back. The designated hitter.
He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Another full count pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman, Justin.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. From the belt, kicks and deals. Late that time for a strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Twins. Taylor Rogers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Jorge Polanco is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
From the stretch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Swung on but fouled off to the left. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Left side, but well foul. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Strike 3. Good night, Boston. So the Twins, by claiming victory here in Game 3, grab a 2-1 advantage in this best-of-7 series.
Well, this series certainly has been a competitive one up to this point. To me, that's all the more reason to feel like any leg that you can get up on your opponent is very important.
Yeah, I agree with that. In a competitive series that could ultimately be decided by 1 game, you've got to think of every game like it's Game 7, the deciding game. It's a huge win, and it puts them in the driver's seat for now.
Step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, I'm sweat. Get in the zone, kick on the throne, I'm about to flex. Home run, I'm throwing, and by their opponent, show me who next.
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what did the players share with you heading into this contest?
Matt, this team was, of course, disappointed to lose Game 3 to go down 2-1 in this series, but they're not discouraged by this. One player said, "We never expected this to be easy. We're facing a very tough ball club with some really talented guys, but we also have the pieces we need to beat them. We just have to respond." We'll find out if indeed they can. Otherwise, they'll be facing a daunting 3-1 series deficit.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Devers, right field, and carrying well. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his 2nd home run of the series, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. Hansel Robles, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 57, Hansel Robles. Second baseman, Kike.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. He swings and lines it to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bounce towards the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. On, he pops it up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. The Red Sox on top, 4-0. Now at the plate is Mitch Garver. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Here's the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2. Right side, scooped up. And that's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Sale's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen where you only have to get 6 or...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 4-0. Randy Dobnak has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
So now into the box is Xander Bogaerts. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. And now the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Next to dig in, Alex Verdugo flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Adam Kolarek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Adam Kolarek.
Striding in is Max Kepler. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Devers gloves it, and the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And he's back standing. Kepler gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is skied into short left center. Martinez giving chase. But he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now a pickoff play at second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Count is 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1 the count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Twin strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to take his hacks again. Rafael Devers blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And right into the shift. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So the next to bat will be Christian Vasquez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
So here is Bobby Dahlbeck. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that...
Simmons dives. What a stop. He's out. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Story brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
So next to hit is Mitch Garver. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Josh Donaldson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the Red Sox, with this clutch win, have just evened up this league championship series at 2 games each.
Yeah, that's a heck of a lot better than being down 3-1. This was a clutch win, if you ask me.
Yeah, and now we've got a great series on our hands. It's down to the best of 3 to get into the World Series, and you can bet both sides are going to do everything they can to avoid watching it from their couches. Can't beat October baseball, boys.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, what was once a best-of-7 series has been reduced to a best-of-3 set to determine which of these teams will move on to the Fall Classic. And players on both sides are seeming to enjoy the challenge that this high-stakes situation brings. One player told me, it's baseball played at its highest level, and it brings out the best in everyone. If you really love competition, then you just love to be a part of it. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Here now is Rafael Devers. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on the way.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Martinez leads off second with nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And this throw gets away from him. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Simmons on to first to complete the double play.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons has it. Over to first, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he can rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Oh, Ryan.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now a pitch on the way. Three runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Gallo is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Now here it comes.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kike Hernandez. First offering. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Next up, Joey Gallo. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Buxton is there, 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Bottom of the inning now, and here's Donaldson.
For the Twins, the third baseman, Donaldson.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. He'll feed it to Scherzer, covering to record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake Kay.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and in to hit next will be Jake Kay. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Still tied 3-3. Cody Stashak has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Cody Stashak.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Xander Bogaerts.
The designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. Stashak offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. The relay throw, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now back.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Ready now is Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Devers, right field and carrying well. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in right, and it's now 5-3.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 5-3 Boston.